Um, Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vinayak Shahani. I am from Clenminds head office in Delhi. So, welcome to this webinar on pharmaceutical business analytics, where we'll first be doing the demo session on pharmaceutical business analytics. Then we will also tell you about the career opportunities, career path in the pharma business analytics domain, and then we'll also share the program details as well. So to give this demo session, we have our senior expert from the industry. His name is Mr. Dinesh Pandey. He is a chief of staff at a leading pharma business analytics, life sciences analytic company at Pharma Ace. So I'm handing over the session to Dinesh, sir.
Yeah. Very good afternoon, guys. It's 12:05 sharp. So a little bit. I'll tell you about Clenminds. Clenminds have been doing a great job, right, with respect to imparting technical knowledge, which has been a gap between the academia and the industry. So this is the objective of the Clenminds. So that's why they have been pioneering in a lot of new courses. So in the way the new course Clenminds started, right? It's a postgraduate diploma in business analytics, right? This course is people don't know about this course about too much because this awareness is not too much. Neither the syllabus of this course is being taught somewhere in any of the MBA college or in the M.Pharm college or the B.Pharm college. So this course has a unique selling propositions, unique features, um, having good prospects while seeing in the industry with respect to opportunities, with respect to compensation, with respect to great placement, uh, traveling, with respect to having the onshore opportunities, offshore opportunities. It has a huge potential itself. uh, and you can see that everywhere, right? You will be seeing in Udemy, or if you see in a different different companies, the IIMs, right? Or maybe you can IISC, if you can see different universities like Nirma or some of the universities in Delhi, they have still started this course, like saying that postgraduate diploma in uh, business analytics, right? So I'm not demeaning those courses. Actually, those courses are not a vertical uh, process, right? Those courses are not focusing any vertical. These those all courses are uh, a simple generic business analytic courses telling you about the data science, Excel, VBA. But until and unless you don't know and you don't see any of the data coming from that particular industry, I'm not saying about the healthcare industry, data coming up from the automobile industry, data coming from the uh, FMCG industry, data coming from the car industry, the insurance industry, any industry, right? Actually, the course has to be driven towards a industry. It uh, cannot be like a simple generic course, which right now is being uh, provided on different portals. So that's why Cleaning Minds thought, right, with to come up with a program which is completely oriented to a particular vertical. So right now we call it as a healthcare vertical or pharmaceutical vertical. It's okay, but it should be completely uh, oriented to a particular vertical, or we call it as industry, because if it's not particular oriented to a industry, it is not going to help. So I'll share some of the slides, right, about the unique things about these programs. So I think everyone can see. One second, I think I have not shared it yet. So, giving a brief introduction of mine, I'm Dinesh Pandey, having 12 to 13 years of experience in and completely pharmaceutical and healthcare analytics, right? And uh, I'm uh, associated with Cleaning Minds in terms of just imparting the some of the modules, right, with respect to health analytics and uh, giving the training to the people. So yeah, so currently I'll be mm, uh, giving you some information about the courses as a guest trainer. So you all know about Clenminds. It's an Institute of Health Science Training and Management, and ISO 9001205 certified academy. So none of the introduction more to be given for Clenminds. So as I was telling, this is India's first industry academia collaborative pharmaceutical business analytics program jointly offered by Clenminds, think and industry experts. As a industry expert in the last 13 years, I have found a lot of gaps uh, from the people coming from different colleges, maybe B Pharm, M Pharm, MBA. So as a industry expert, it was my thinking, right? Why we give a lot of training to the people in our companies when they come from the as a fresher from different or a different company, we give in-house training. So why don't some program starts in wherever it is started, that it gives some of the basics training to the people, right? uh, Before some of the basics when he starts these programs, right? When they go to industries, they have some of the basic skills regarding this program. So that's was the objective to start with this program. So it's an industry academia collaborative program. So lots of trainers. The best thing is that all the lots of trainers, or I can say almost all the trainers, will come into this program and give you the lectures which are working in the different industries, maybe like in companies like IMS, maybe like DRG, maybe like Thomson Reuters. So all the trainers will be a part of the different companies. So they are expert in each areas, and they have an inclination to serve toward the academia, right? They think that they should at least contribute to the academia, filling the gaps, what are the gaps which is right now between the academia and the in the industry. So the objective of this presentation will be like Claiming Minds is committed to provide highest quality of skills, and they have been doing this job quite few years, and they are expert into that. So that's why their thought to come with this uh, program. So today I'll be giving you information regarding to career opportunities in analytics with pharmaceutical industry and what we actually teach into that. So what is analytics, right? Analytics and consulting. So analytics is solving the business problem of any of the client. How this industry works, I'll give you just an example. There are US and Europe based pharmaceutical companies, and they want to drive lot of analytics and consulting from India through different vendors, or you can say that different partners, like companies like IMS, DRG, McKinsey, Deloitte. So these will be your recruiters when you complete this course. So they every pharmaceutical or healthcare company has a business problem, challenges. They will give the projects to uh, the companies like partners like us or the Deloitte, and we will solve their problem. So data, they have all the data right within themselves. They have sales and marketing data, they have patient level data, they have physician level data. So every data they give, and we try to solve their problem and give them the answers within the analytics and consulting. So what is analytics? The scientific process of transforming the data into insights for making better decisions, offering new opportunities for a competitive advantage. So how this program is different from the programs which are going on the different portals like Coursera, Udemy. They will give you just how to analyze the data, right? Uh, so how this program, we will work with you on different workshops, how to analyze those data and really what real insights we can bring from that data. Analyzing the data is one part of the consulting or business analytics, whatever we call it. But generating important insights, good insights, and then providing those insights to the client is the major part of this industry. Because whatever data you analyze or you put in the Excel or whatever tools you use like Tableau and all, But until unless the real insights, if they are not generated from there, uh, it is not going to be useful for the clients, because clients have to use those insights to make their strategic decisions. They have the insights has to help the pharmaceutical companies or healthcare companies to in their strategic decisions. So what are the type of analytics we do? Prescriptive analytics, like what should we do? Descriptive analytics, what has happened? Descriptive analytics, diagnosing, right? Suppose a patient goes to a doctor, so he writes a lot of tests. So if something has happened wrong to my business or something is happening, I will crunch a lot of data and try to see really what has happened in the past with respect to my brand, my company. And then prescriptive, why we call it as prescriptive? Once the doctor has written the diagnosis, he sees the reports, he writes you prescription. So that means what should we do? And predictive, what could have happened, right? Suppose if the patient, suppose like in, I'm telling you in the language of patient. So if the patient would not have done A activity, B activity, then maybe C would have happened, right? So that is known as predictive analytics. So these types of analytics really we do in our pharmaceutical domain or healthcare domain, right? Having lot crunching lot of data, uh, seeing that what is happening in the company. Then second, forecasting or the predictive analytics, what is going to happen in the company. And then descriptive, what has happened. So these are the typically triangles showing you three type of analytics. And and now what big data analytics, right? Everyone is like hearing about this big data analytics. Even the lot of advertisement has started on the TV, that are digital media, right? If you go to the different news channel, the other the advertisement is for the big data analytics. So that's why the big companies which are into like training domain, they are coming with data. There's big data analytics where you will learn a lot of the skillful tools and techniques to do this analytics. But again, I'm saying but those the programs are very good, which are being done by Udemy or the Coursera. They are excellent programs, but they are not oriented towards a particular industry. So that's the major difference of our program, right? We will be having the experts from our industry, even the data from our industry, and the use cases. Until unless you don't know the use cases people will not understand. So use cases means how the data will really be used uh, into this analytics. So these are some charts which says that future of the healthcare analytics or pharmaceutical analytics is bright, right? You can see that in 2023 it will be a $76 billion business. And the beauty of this business is that most of this business is going to come in India. Why India? Uh, when I call it India, a lot of people in mind think that we are cheaper. No, we have a huge pool of uh, M Farm, B Farm, PhDs, even D Farm D. So the global industry wants to use the knowledge from us, right? So that is the reason the work will come into India. And even a lot of pharmaceutical companies not now they have not started giving work to the partners like us. They have starting their own offices which is completely dedicated to analytics and consulting. Like if you see the Novartis is a company in Hyderabad, they have a huge office, right, in Hyderabad, which have the people working on the analytics uh, for the Novartis brands, right? Analytics and consulting. So this chart will give you like what is the demand for analytics profession in India. Like uh, analytics market is 1 billion. Job openings will be like 31,500 company people. It was needed in 2014. And if you see, it's a little old data, but still around 2 to 3 lakh people still needed for this industry. So this is an overall picture if you see, including all the verticals for industry. But really I see, if I say with respect to pharmaceutical and healthcare consulting, right, even there are 10,000 to 20,000 jobs, right, in the R vertical only. And the salary, if you see, uh, it's very lucrative. You can reach around 15 to 20 lakhs in 10 to 12 years. So the first thing, And it's not like that. The salary they are giving, right? Because this is a knowledge based industry. So here, everything has, you have to be compensated well, so that you have quite motivated to do a lot of skillful things to provide good insights, or the important insights which are really helpful for the clients. So again, if you see, this is the new analytics job by industry. You can see that uh, in US, pharmaceutical analytics service 11%, pharma 14, insurance 13. So pharma, why insurance? Because needs. But if you see, uh, for the US, this pharma is around 25%, which is a huge chunk. So these 25% business is not going to be done in US. This business is has to be, or they will be doing this business from India to different consulting companies like McKinsey and us. So yeah. So these are the cities, right? Analytics job by cities, like so. This is old PPT, right? But now you have seen the last 1.5 year. Uh, the thing has opened due to lockdown, right? The flexibility is not plausible, and this is the only industry which is moving toward work from home options. A lot of companies in our space have uh, are thinking or thought of giving 100% work from home options to the people, because our industry really needs the brain, the skills, uh, your technical skills, your thinking skills, your thought leadership skills. It doesn't need that you should sit in Bangalore, or you should sit in Pune, or you should sit in Ahmedabad or Chennai to do this work. No, if you have a good environment in your home, a proper laptop which is given by company, and now companies are giving, companies in our space are giving uh, a good internet facility, and a lot of facilities which can create which can create a good office in your home. A little space will be needed, but a good office. So, and this industry is now thinking for the work from home options, uh, for the full time, right, for the majority of the time. So you may be needed for the initial training period in the in offices whenever it opens, but yeah. So now the location is not a challenge for this industry. You can work from anywhere in India, just need a good internet connection to do this. Now, if I talk about the key recruiters in India, like you can see that Genpact, Novartis, Covance, data analyst, lots of companies in India. Pharma, you will be working for the pharmaceutical companies, or you will be working from the consulting companies like Extria, Accenture. You name it, and every IT company has a pharmaceutical or healthcare vertical in their space. You name it, Infosys, you name it, Wipro, you name it, Accenture. These all companies have a role for you. So why training is very important in analytics? Why it is critical? Because you need to have skills required for analytics job in this industry, which differ drastically from what is included in life sciences curriculum. So if you see the M Form, B Form, or the MSc Biotech, BSc Biotech, MSc Chemistry, BSc Biotech, they don't cover these topics, right? Actually, it should be covered, right? So like scientific deep domain knowledge, right? Yeah, you go and study pharmacology there, you study pharmacognosy there. But if suppose someone asks you, right, what are the total number of patients for hypertension in India, um, as a pharmacist you should know that. So these are the some skills which will be imparted in our course, right? We'll be giving you deep domain knowledge. We will giving you domain knowledge about healthcare structure by geography. Why US, EU? Because a lot of business, 80 to 90% business comes from US and EU for the consulting companies. So before doing analytics for a country or healthcare domain for a country or a market, it's very important for you to know how the geography looks like with respect to their healthcare structure. Then clinical and trial and pipeline analysis. Suppose if I ask you, right, what are the different vaccines for the COVID-19 in different phases in the globe, you will just search newses and all. But there is a mechanism, right? There is a website, clinicaltrial.gov, where you can do the searches, and you can create an Excel, and you can make a report that which molecule, which country, which route of administration, what is the target, everything you can get from that website, and see that really which are the molecules are really right now working in the space, and who are the other companies who are working and can come in the future. And then secondary market research means 50 to 60% of the answers in the industry are in the Google. But you have to be very skillful to get the data from the Google, right? You have to learn a lot how to get the right data. Everything is there. Then there is a domain which is known as forecasting. Or forecasting is, suppose you have a product, or you have a product to launch, how much revenue it will do in 2030, how many patients that product will be having, what will be the days of therapy for that product. So all these things you have to forecast. Why forecasting is important? Because until and unless you don't know that what is the forecast revenue for my product, you can't make the strategy, because you have to put budget versus that, you have to put spending. So that has to market assessment. Why? What is market assessment, right? Suppose I say that I want to enter Vietnam uh, hypertension market. I need to know everything about the Vietnam hypertension. What is number of patient hypertensive patients in Vietnam? What are the companies selling drugs in hypertension? What are the competitors there? What are the real molecules coming there? What is the doctor's behavior there? How, what should be the sales field structure there? And then uh, how should I do a segmentation and targeting in that area? And then analytics consulting skills, of course, I told you, data crunching, secondary searches is the primary part of the job. But really, how to look like that, how to present the insights reports into this is a major chunk of this. And we will be teaching you Excel based analysis. Advanced Excel will be part of this course. Even big data will be there. We'll be getting you into R, Python, Tableau. Everything will be part of this course. And again, I'm reiterating myself, repeating myself, all these skills will be enhanced, will be given to you on the real time of pharmaceutical or healthcare data. Yeah, it will be blinded, but you will see that how the data looks like, and really workshops will be done on this data sites. And then you are hearing about another topics going on, real world evidence analytics, that is HEOR. So there will be you will be imparted knowledge around systematic literature review, medical writing, pharma economics, and project management skills is are also very important. So it will be also part of this course. So the IVAP skills which I was talking, right? These, when you go to for an interview, right? Even if you just have the knowledge about these skills, and you have not done projects onto that, and even we will be, if possible, we will be uh, associating you or people with different companies uh, to do the internship on some live projects if we can get, or we will be giving you the live projects to do that, which you can highlight, right? Real projects you have done. So it will be a project or the workshop driven. It's not like a PPT driven or the Excel driven program. No, it will be very interactive program, and it will be driven through different workshop, case studies, and use cases. So this course, for example, focuses on pharma business analytics designed to cater skill gaps. Intense focus on domains analytics. Domain will be very important for us, which no one is talking about, because uh, domain is very important in this. If you don't know the domain of a particular industry, right, doing the data massaging, data analytics is not going to work for you. So intense focus on domains and analytics, case-based curriculum with real examples from healthcare industry, overview of big data in the context of healthcare industry. Everything will be imparted to you. A real-time data you will be seeing where which you cannot see in any of the programs, maybe in your the academic program, or maybe the programs which you are doing, self-paced programs which you are trying to do from different uh, vendors, right? Like Udemy and all. So like it will, the our program is structured around the four pillars, like if you see, domain analytics, project management, and people management. So project management and people management also will be showing you uh, through this. And you there are, yeah, so I'll come to the later to that. So this is a just a overview of our syllabus. So this is not the exhaustive syllabus I'm showing you right now. So my syllabus is too exhaustive, but this is uh, uh, a small snapshot of the program. So you will be providing information about oncology, diabetes, cardiovascular, rare diseases, and metabolic diseases. Why these four indications? Because a lot of the work is going on through these indications. A little bit focus on pathophysiology, patient segments. Don't think that again you have to learn these things. No, people who are from B Farm and Farm background, don't think you have to learn. But these things, what, what are the use cases in our industry of these particular therapy area, or the like category like pathophysiology? Those things only be uh, given to you. People are trying to ask the questions, but I'll take the questions at the end of the program. Let me complete my slides. So I'll be, yeah, taking the questions. Then you will be given the analytics program through real world evidence, Excel analytics, forecasting, strategy, market estimation, and competitive intelligence. All the modules will be covered in a very extensive way, in a very workshop model, case studies model, given by different trainers who really are working day in and day out in different consulting companies or maybe pharmaceutical companies. And then we will be giving you the some of the in hand uh, experience on the like R, Python, machine learning, introduction to data visualization tool like MicroStrategy, Tableau, etc. So it's a complete bundle of program. It's not a secluded program. It's a complete program which includes domain knowledge, analytic skills, techniques, data science, everything. Even IP research is very important part of this program. IP research is like intellectual property rights, that is IPR. Then consulting skills is very important, how to talk to the clients, how to make the reports. Even we will be giving you PowerPoint skills also. I have not covered here, but a workshop on PowerPoint, how to do when you analyze this data, how to present on the PowerPoint. It's a very important task for our people to make a good presentation. Until unless you make a very crisp presentation and present to the clients, no one sees that what analysis you have done on the Excel, what analysis you have done on the R, Python. So that's very important point uh, we'll be covering. Then little bit of the project management. This will focus on making student well versed with the concepts of project type, stakeholders. Stakeholder management is a very important. Until unless you see what is the importance of stakeholders. Stakeholder means client, a person sitting in the pharmaceutical company or healthcare company in the US and Europe. Then we will be covering fundamentals of financial analysis too. Then professional development will be working with you on the mock-up interview skills, networking, presentation and communication skills. All will be covered in this through the people management. Tools covered with the program will be SAS, Tableau, Python, Excel, Advanced Excel. So don't, and again, I'm reiterating myself third time or fourth time. This all will be done on the pharmaceutical or healthcare data. It will not be a general or the generic analysis. That's the best part, one of the best part of this program. Why R Python? Because R Python is used, our data which is coming from the patient level data, it's very huge. So we have to run codes, Python Panda codes on that and get to the analysis. Now coming to the career path and indicative salary, you start with the analyst. If you don't have an experience, or if you have some experience, right, 1 to 2 years in another sector, like maybe uh, QA or the production, or you're working in like pharmacoeconomics, pharmacovigilance, that space or regulatory space, you will be entering through senior analyst job. And you can see that at the analyst level, we have 4 to 5 lakh, then senior analyst 6 to 8 lakhs, and at the right director level, the salary goes 40 lakhs and above. And the beauty of this industry is that it is not based on tenure based. The promotion here doesn't go with the tenure based, right? You can be given promotion in 6 months, 4 months, 1 year. It's all about your ability, right? every time you are being judged with respect to project, because it's not a 6 months appraisal, 1 year appraisal. You are doing live projects with the clients every day, so you'll be judged. So you have to be very motivated, self-skilled. So this is on a 10-year base, and this is just an indicative, like in the 15 years you should become a VP or a CEO uh, into this domain. Yeah. And the second best part of this industry is, this is when you remain in India. So but when sometimes you become senior consultant or senior analyst, right? uh, there is always, and you are doing a good job and you want to settle in US or Europe, suppose in US, there are always opportunities. These companies, IT companies, companies like DRG, we are always want to try to motivate people by applying H1B visas. So people go there, sit in the client's offices. You will be sitting in the, like suppose both BI or the Sanofi office in US, in their office. But yeah, we'll be working through payroll of us, and you'll be sitting beside client, and uh, you can work there. So and that there is a huge pay. If I guess the initial amount you get there is around $100,000 for a year, if you go through that path. So everyone has a different path. If one you want to achieve a director or CEO role in India, you can go through this path. If not, you can go to a different path. If you want to be individual contributor and work in US and make your life successful there, you can up a different path. So that is one of the biggest advantage in this industry, if someone wants to settle in US, Canada, or Europe. So, and this industry takes you, suppose as a business analyst, so this will be give you small tasks like building the model, advanced analytics, strategy, forecast models. So these all, whatever this is written in the slide, all this will be covered in the course, right? Everything will be covered in the course, and uh, you will be uh, uh, going through this course. And yeah. So don't worry about these things. What you have to do in this industry, everything will be covered in the course in a very systematic and proper manner. When you become an engagement manager, senior BD manager, you have to manage the clients, right? You have to give the innovative ideas and all. Our training department will be having people from medical and pharma, marketing, sales, strategy, analytics. So it is a blended. And the best thing is that everyone will be coming from the real time industry. They will be working, uh, they are being working in different consulting companies or a pharmaceutical companies. So this is the placement support we'll be giving. You will be doing a SWOT analysis of your CV. Then we'll be changing your CV, mock interviews, arrange interviews, enter mentorship guidance, and long-term support. So we will be everyone will be giving a mentor, given a mentor, right? So all the mentors will be in contact with you. Yeah, but yeah, learning from taking the learning, real learning from the program. You have to learn. There will be some of the evaluation process, right? Will be couple of midterm evaluation or the final evaluation in terms of multiple choice questions will be there. And so you have to give that, and you have to be prepared for the placements. Now let me see what are the questions I have got.
Sir, we have two questions.
Yeah.
One question is from Monica. You can see on your screen. Hello, I'm working in life sciences industry in clinical research data management. How will this program help her in career, and what will be the domain she would be learning and the placements?
Right.
Three.
So this is a very general questions asked by a lot of people, that I have been working like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years uh, in the clinical trial department, or clinical trial, or regulatory, or different departments in different companies or different verticals. So this program will really help you to enter real pharmaceutical or healthcare analytics. And whatever learning you have got in your 5, 6, or 4 years experience, it is not going to be waste, because we are into healthcare or pharmaceutical analytics domain. Your learning will be taken care when you come to these companies. Yeah, you might have to, whatever designation you are holding after 8 years in your industry, you might have to compromise with that designation, because when you are entering to this industry, like suppose you are saying you have 8 years of experience, so you might have been given a position of consultant in this industry. Consultant is level 3 position. Because you are new to this industry, you will be given a position of consultant in this industry. And with respect to compensation, I think whatever you are getting for there in different vertical for 6, 7, 8 years, 5, 7, 8 years, that is taken care into in this industry. But again, whatever you have learned there, that will make sense, because we are not a different industry. The industry is same about knowing about the clinical trials, life sciences, healthcare. Even clinical trial analytics is a very big industry in our domain. You do a lot of pipeline analysis from them. So like people like Monica, if I say you can be a great asset for a competitive intelligence team, you can lead a competitive intelligence team in any of the consulting companies. So three things, yeah, you might have to start with respect to designation in a lower role, but compensation and all takes care, and there is no harm in changing your practice. And whatever experience you have got in the past, it will not be wasted, because everything is part of our analytics.
Yes, sir. Next question is, I'm interested in regulatory affairs. So they want to like compare in between regulatory affairs and the business analytics program.
Yeah. So like you are interested in regulatory affair, but uh, first thing, regulatory affair itself, it's a small thing, small piece of that, right? But if you are expert in regulatory affairs and you use that knowledge in our analytics area, it can be a big asset. So the vision and the things we have in this course, right, whatever company user, it's a very big pie, and regulatory affair is a small piece of that pie. So if you use your regulatory skills into this analytics industry, it can be a huge career for you. And one question comes like, my query is that I am not from a coding domain. Guys, if you see the ad of the Udemy right now, what they are saying in the first line, that we don't need coders, right? It's not. So same thing I'm saying here, we are not going to teach you coding. For coding and everything, there are people in pharmaceutical or analytics industry, but you need to know what is coming out from that coding, what type of reports are coming from doing the R Python. Until unless you don't see those reports, you cannot understand those reports. So we will be showing you the real data on which the coding is done, little bit about coding, so that if someone does coding in your company and you are seeing this report, at least you know how much time it would take or how much time would have taken. Someone who is doing coding in your company cannot bluff you like in a 5 minute that it will take 15, 20 minutes. So we'll be giving the basic codings, but really in this course it will be the combination of the domain and coding. The most important thing is to show you the data on which the coding is being done. Yeah. So I just said in the like Chandrima is a question like, I'm MSc microbiology. So in companies like maybe Kuya, Pharma is, or different companies like DRG and all, the people really who are working are like B Farm, M Farm, MSc microbiology, BSc microbiology. So all these, because the basic syllabus of all these courses are very similar. So that experience you come with can be a great asset. And this course is not a 1 year course; it is a 6 months course, which will be taken on the weekends. And why weekends? Because really this course is focused from with respect to industry perspective. All the trainers are from the industry, and you people, some of you people are working in different companies. So it is a weekend program for 6 months, including all the case studies and all.
Okay. Sir, we have one more question from Hemant.
Hmm.
That I'm working in regulatory affairs from 3 years. So while switching the career from regulatory to business analytics, how much salary can they expect?
So I said you have a 3 years of experience and you will enter as a consultant. So as a consultant, you will be getting a salary around 8 to 10 lakhs. Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
So
one of
next,
the one question I just said that thought that right, Udemy is giving a 11 months course, and why we are giving a 6 months course. That's good. No, we are giving you same thing in 11 months, 6 months rather than taking back you for the 11 months. And what are your Udemy courses given? It's a generic course. It's a generalized course. They are not. No one right now in India is giving you a pharmaceutical business analytics course.
thank you, sir. So next question is from Ritu. We have answered this question. My query is about the programming language. As I am from the pharma background and a working professional, these topics are completely new for me. Will it be easy for me
Right.
to grab?
After 13 years of experience, these topics are still new for me. Right, I cannot code. But but it's very important for me, right? Why the coding is done, on which data the coding is done, and what is the real output from that coding. As a business analyst, that is very important for me. In a pharmaceutical company, when you go, you are not going to do that coding. That would be done by some of the engineers. But if you are working with that engineer, it's your job to see what real insights are coming from that coding, right? So
The next question is from Mr. Arya. Hi, hello, Arya ji. His query is: I have got 9 years of experience in R&D production
mhm,
in biotherapeutics, which is not related to analytics. How
mhm.
is this experience to add in pharma business analytics?
You have a 9 years of experience in research and development. Lot of pharmaceutical companies in the world right now are working on early assets. You must be understanding what language I'm right now talking. They are working on the early assets of on the preclinical or phase one side. So we are getting a lot of projects from the companies like big companies who are working on early assets. So always we need people who are really strong in the research and development background. Now after 9 years, you have a 9 years of experience, you are well mature. But again, I'm saying that uh, if you come to the this side of the business or this side of the industry, you whatever knowledge you have got, whatever experience you have got in the 9 years, it will be used here. But again, with respect to the hierarchy of this industry, you may be giving like consultant, senior consultant post. So I'm saying little bit you have to make compromise about this position, because people, even freshers, know the language of this industry. So that is the only thing. But I'm again saying whatever knowledge, experience you are coming with, that will even help you to get into this industry. So no, the people who are having experience, don't think that that experience will be waste. No, this industry takes care of that. Is um, experience what you have in terms of right salary and all. That is This is an open space, so let's not discuss here. But after that, if you want to check, right, you can check, can give you can give the details to Vinayak about salary, and he can text me that, and then we can really explain you that what can be perspective with respect to salary, what you will be getting into this industry.
Thank you, sir. So the next question is: how is the program suitable for someone working in QA and QC?
See, even you are Q1, you are working in QA QC, like 2 3 years of experience, and I know that that industry very well. That doesn't pay you too much, right? So Q and QC, of course, the real Q and QC experience will not help us into this industry. But if you are into QA QC, definitely you are having a B Farm or a M Farm background, so that experience will work for us.
Thank you, sir. Sir, another question is technical part. One more question. The name is Heyman. How business analytics is different from HEOR and competitive intelligence, as I can find separate positions available for HEOR and competitive intelligence in the pharma companies.
Right, right. So our course name is like Pharmaceutical Business Analytics and Consulting. Everything what you do, like CIE, forecasting, pipeline analysis, will be the part of this business analytic course. There are small modules which are part of business analytics, like HEOR is a part, competitive intelligence, pipeline analysis, small things which will be part of this business analytics course, where you can make the career. The broader term, we have made this course as a pharmaceutical business analytics. Yeah.
So he's asking which one is the best
It's all, yeah.
to, in
If I
terms of.
have, yeah, if I have to see every course, every module is the best to go for your career opportunities. But when you will go through this course, you will find inclination somewhere for a particular module. You may be interested to health economic outcome research. If you are inclined to the numbers, you may find inclination to the forecasting. So we will be going through all these modules in our courses. So wherever you think you have an inclination, you can um, apply for the openings. But all the openings, we are saying that competitive intelligence, pipeline analysis, forecasting is the part of this pharmaceutical business analytics. So business analytics is a broader course under which we are going to teach you these small modules, CI, pipeline, and everything.
So yes, we have few more questions. Again, it's same question: how someone working in quality assurance from last 3 years will help from this program?
Again, whatever experience you have got into the QC, it will be doing. And I'm telling you that whatever the pay and the compensation you are getting in QC, even if you join as a senior analyst level in this industry, it will be on the higher side. So if you are willing to learn again this industry into a company, higher salary with respect to QC, you can join. And of course, you must be having the same pharmaceutical background, which is going to help us. Even people who are from the bits and all, they do some years QC and they join this industry. Any more questions?
If anyone has more questions, you can write on the chat box.
And if someone has a specific questions with respect to their salary experience, you can send to Vinayak, right? We can have anytime discussion that what can be a progression, career progression for a particular person. Yeah.
Thank you, Dinesh sir, for good insights on pharmaceutical business analytics. I'll quickly tell about Clenminds and the pharmaceutical business analytics program.
So someone is asking, how can I connect Vinayak? So
Yeah.
Vinayak, you can tell.
Yes. So on the slide in front of you, there are two numbers. The first number is mine. Second number is of Mr. Rajat Sharma. You can contact me, call me, WhatsApp on the same number.
Yeah, production experience is definitely counted because we are doing a lot of projects on the R&D side, production side, route of administration side, so it is counted. And I'm again telling you, you just go. My last two couple of cents on this program is that you just see Udemy in everywhere. You will not find this course. Even there are very small companies which are saying that they do course on competitive intelligence forecasting, but really this is the only course in India. And actually we want to bring this course at the university level, right? Our objective is that once we bring this course at the university level, like some of the people who are really struggling with these concepts, it will not happen. So our vision is to bring that course at that level, and right now this course is nowhere available. So these were the last 2 cents from my side. Now Vinayak can take the Clenminds slides.
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. So I'll tell you more about Clenminds. So Clenminds was established in the year 2004. So since now 15 plus years now, we are offering specialized program for the life sciences industry, for the life sciences professionals in the different domains like pharmaceutical, business analytics, clinical research, pharmacovigilance, clinical data management, regulatory affairs, medical writing. So we have an alumni of almost 8,500 professionals or are working in the leading pharma companies, business analytics companies, life sciences analytics companies, CROs, hospitals, and the different outsourcing companies like TCS, Cognizant, IQVIA, Cyphomics, Syneos, all the big brands, all the leading MNC companies. So this program, Advanced Postgraduate Diploma in Pharmaceutical Business Analytics. So this is a 6 months weekend program. The batch is commencing from 2nd of May. So this program will be conducted in the weekend mode. The sessions will be conducted live on Zoom, like you have saw the demo. Like the sessions will be conducted in the same way, where you'll be more accessible to the trainer. You can ask your queries immediately by unmuting yourself. There will be trainers, senior trainers who will be training you live Saturday, Sunday. There will be 3-hour session. You'll completely get online course material, which will have the presentations, notes, modules, session recordings available on our own learning management system. The certifications of the program: the first certification of the program you get from Clenminds, which is internationally accredited program from US. Recent accreditation which we have got is from uh, Ministry of Skill Development under Life Sciences Sector Skill Development Council, which is the National Skill Development Corporation, and our programs are Government of India approved. So one certification you get from Government of India, and one certification you get from Clenminds, which is internationally accredited. So that's all about Clenminds. I'll be happy to take your questions, or you can unmute yourself. You can try to unmute yourself if you have another any question right now.
Sir, what is the fee structure?
Yes, Monica, in shortly I'll share the course details, everything on your mail ID. I will share the course details in next 10 to 15 minutes. You can check on your mail ID.
Thank you, sir.
If anyone has any queries, you can unmute yourself.
So the course will be on weekends only, and for 3 hours on each Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that how it is going to be?
The live sessions, there will be live audio video sessions. Mr. Dinesh Pandey and his team will be taking those live sessions on Saturdays and Sundays both. One session will be of about 3 hours. To revise those sessions, you will have access to the learning management system, which will have presentations, notes, modules, and the recording of the classes which are conducted on Saturdays and Sundays. Those live sessions are getting recorded, and you'll receive the recording of the session within 2 days.
Okay, and thank you, sir, for that information. And previously, I just wanted to confirm that once a particular student completes the course successfully, you would be providing placements as well, right?
Correct. Yes. So as I told Mr. Dinesh Pandey, Dinesh sir told, we have a dedicated placement department. Towards the completion of the program, we first start with the pre-placement training, which has the CV preparation, mock interviews, aptitude test training, CV preparation, all those things are done. And then immediately after that, we will start your interviews in the companies. So there is no limitation on the interview calls. As soon as you towards the completion of the program, our placement department will start your interviews for the business analyst positions in the pharma companies, life sciences analytics companies, and the pharma business analytics companies.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for the information.
Dinesh sir, we have a question here from Hemant. He's asking, how is the job security in the business analysis industry? Sir, just a minute. Let me put some. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. When in the recession came in 2007, this was the only industry which never did a layoff and never did a cut. And last 1.5 years, this is the only industry which is giving the increment in 2 digits, and there has been no layoff in this industry. These are the couple of points which will assure you that how much secure is this industry is.
Thank you, sir. Let me check if there are more questions. Yeah. Think we are done. So if anyone has any queries regarding the program, you can take the screenshot of this slide. You can connect with me. I'll be happy to connect you with Mr. Dinesh Pandey if he's looking for some program. If you want to directly speak to him, I'll be happy to connect you.
Hello,
So,
sir.
yeah, someone asked this question.
Yes.
Can you repeat? Vinayak, the latest question. What is RA? Acha, regulatory affairs, you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's your wish if you want to do regulatory affairs a different course, because yeah, that can be done.
Ujula, if you have, please connect with me one to one. I'll guide you better on which program to take, depending upon taking into consideration your qualification, year of qualification. You can directly contact me on the first number given on this slide.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh sir. Thank you for your session. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.